Friends, hello, it's Friday. We made it another 5 days in this market. Some of us did well, some of us did very well, and some of us, we're gonna be okay because next week is a new week. Friends, thank you so much for being here. Let's talk about Mullen once again. So I just made a Mullen video yesterday where I broke a lot of things down. I gave my opinion, which doesn't mean it's going to happen, but I gave my opinion on what I kind of thought was going to happen with Mullen here. Now, since I released that video last night, today new news came out with Mullen, which was pretty good news. And Mullen has had a pretty good little run here since yesterday, 24 hours later. Early into the morning when other markets were opening up, Mullen ran to right under a 13-cent bid price because obviously there's a lot of a lot of these different platforms, they allow you to buy at different times. So we were already seeing massive volume come in here with Mullen. Now, it didn't have crazy numbers today. I mean, let's be honest, it didn't have crazy numbers, but for the most part, I'm happy where it's at. Now, I would have loved to see it hit a 12 and stay at a 12, but this has kind of been my argument as of late and what I just said, so I'm going to try not to repeat myself too many times, but let's kind of break down what's going on right now. So Mullen closed out today. We'll just say, we're rounded off into a 10-cent mark. But Mullen today also released news about a huge announcement, battery advancements. Mullen has formed a joint venture called Mullen Advanced Energy Operations. Mullen, over 51% of the newly formed entity, the JV focuses on improving energy management. So essentially what we're saying here, global EV technologies now, Mullen stock is a spotlight. They're working together. That's what they're doing. They're making a bigger, better, well, honestly, smaller battery here to where they get more life out of it, more miles. And of course, the biggest comment that you will read right now with Mullen is, hey, Elon, look out. But even with this news today, we just didn't see enough. And that's really what has got me going back to what I even said yesterday. I'm worried that there's just not enough big news to really get Mullen pushed here. And there's so many short sellers right now. And I gotta be honest, I bought around 3,000 shares a day. And I know that's not a lot, but I was just like, hey, sure, why not? I bought 3,000 shares for, what did I get those shares for? Let me look here. 0.099, so right under 10 cents. Luckily, I'm up a little bit, but I've made only $40. So I might throw in a few more hundred to see what happens here. But like I said, I think that the majority of the playground that we're going to see right now until we see a really big announcement with Mullen here is going to be around this 9 cent to 13, 14 cent range here. This is the playground right now because short sellers are not letting go of this right now. People are making tremendous money off trading this stock right now, which is good because people are making money off of it. It's putting money into Mullen's pocket with people that are losing, winning, however it's ending up here. But it's just not getting enough shares bought up, ate up, and to where they're tossed aside and getting into some shares that are just way deep down in the bottom of the pile. It's just, we're just not seeing that being done. So this is where, as an active investor in Mullen, I get a little scared that we're on a time crunch here. And I'll say it again, I don't want to go over this too much here, but Mullen has until September to reach a $1 minimum bid price. If not, they more than likely 100% will take a reverse split. And it will probably be a pretty big, hefty reverse split. So no one really wants to get caught in that. Let's be honest here. Now, I think Mullen is trying everything they can right now to get news out there, talking about deals. Now we're talking about this joint venture with batteries. And obviously, I'm not going to go over this whole battery deal. You can read. I think there's people that straight investors are like, that's good. I just want to hear good news. And then there's people that want the logistics of what's going on with the joint partnership. But in so many words, it's good news today, and this is what we need. But what I think is really going to push Mullen more than anything right now, it needs, which today helped, it needs big management firms, big companies to walk in right now and invest large amounts of money into it, buying up, 10, 20, 30 million shares. whatever it may be. It's risky because Mullen they've been warned. They've already went through 2 extensions and they have a time limit. So I don't know that we're going to see a huge company walk in with, millions of dollars and say, yeah, I want X amount of shares, when they know Mullen's in a rough spot right now. Now, obviously, if that were to happen, they were to get some kind of huge deal like that, with a company buying X amount of shares, significantly increase the stock. I mean, it would get people's attention. I've seen this with other penny stocks that were struggling. And right now, what we're just seeing the day-to-day blue-collar investor buying, 2,000 shares, 10,000 shares, maybe 20,000 shares occasionally, buying, selling, and just making, $50, $500, $1,000 here or there. And it's just not adding up at the end of the day because, man, some outstanding shares are still there. And those, until we start getting shares ate up and keeping big high volume, it's going to be hard to get out of this hole that we're in right now. So friends, listen, I'm not trying to be negative on Mullen. Listen, I am rooting for Mullen here. I really am. But it does come with consequences. You need to know that. If people are telling you this is a safe situation, you need to be careful because the writing is on the wall. NASDAQ has spoken and there is a time limit here, and no one wants to get in a reverse split. They suck. They're there for a reason, but they suck. I'm just going to be honest. And going back to this battery news, this is great. This is big news. This is what we need. We need more of this. But the fact that we had this battery news today and we just didn't get, we didn't get a lot. We didn't get a lot. And even we saw bigger numbers pre-market than we saw post-market. So that's not good. That's not good. We just never got more than, 11 cents a day. So I'm in it. We'll see what happens Monday. A lot of people, if you go into chat rooms, things like that, people are thinking that Monday might be the day where we really see a push in this. And maybe this will make, more articles, analysts talk about Mullen and this battery situation that's going on and really put some positive news out there to attract new investors. That's what Mullen needs right now. It needs new investors, more investors, and people that are maybe thinking of staying in this for the long run. And listen, I'm a firm believer. If we could see Mullen go to a 50 to 60 cent range, there's no doubt that it would probably most likely go to $1. But at that point, we're still at a time crunch because we need that dollar for 10 consecutive trading days for Mullen to bypass this reverse split. Listen, crazier things have happened in the market, okay? It can happen. It can happen. But it is risky. So I just want people to, I don't want people to come back in like September and give me death threats. Like, I put X amount of money in this because you said it was full safe, foolproof. I bought in at such a low rate right now, even if I were having to sell because of some drastic situation that did happen here, I would still be in a good place to only lose, just a little bit of money here. So as of right now, unless I throw in a few more hundred, who knows, maybe more. So bullet points, friends, we need big news, bigger news than what we're seeing. Mullen needs a big firm to come in and start buying up and investing in Mullen and believing in Mullen. That's really going to get people's attention and other big companies' attention. Mullen needs some sort of big deal with some big, well-known company. That's going to be another big thing that could possibly change the outcome until September. That's another big thing. So the clock is a-ticking, but hey, we've got until September. I know the short trading is not going to stop. I don't think it should stop. Keep making money off of it. But I would also love to see Mullen turn into a long-term investment for a lot of us. Friends, I really want to wish all of you the best of luck. Hey, I am bullish that this could work. I really am. I want it to work. We're going to keep talking about it, friends. I hope you have a tremendous weekend. I will talk to you soon. Bye, everyone.